And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Farming Simulator 22 Survival Challenge. I just need to clean my glasses again. I should do this before I start, but I don't really. I kind of get stuff set up and then I'm dicking about and I don't really notice that my glasses are fucking dirty until I actually look properly at the screen and realise, there we go. Right, okay, so we are back with Survival Challenge. We are back on the farm and we just slept. We've got 34 grand in the bank, which is good. Let me just move this microphone a little bit closer to my gob. It might sort of like, I know you can kind of see it there. I like to try and keep it out of the way, but it is what it is. It doesn't really matter too much. I need to move back a little bit because the steering wheel is right in my face. Okay, so we still have the old tractor. We have 413 litres of seeds, 416 litres of solid fertilizer, a tractor, a tank, it's light, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. No, seriously. So we're into November. This crop needs to be we need to fertilize it before it grows too much. I don't think I've got crop destruction on. So yeah, there's that. Yeah. So I suppose ultimately it's what are we going to do today, right? The plan is to try and get ourselves a better tractor, but we need to make sure that we've got money for a harvester. And I think, what did we work it out? Let me just let's check the sales, see if there's anything in the sale. No, there's that fucking cedar. That might be worth purchasing. I mean, we can still rent it. It's not too expensive. It's the bigger stuff that we need. See, something like this would be useful to have. That's got 24. I mean, that does herbicide and fertilizer, I think. So, okay. So what did we work out? The cheapest harvester is this bad boy here, which to lease is going to cost us, say, 4,000. We'll overestimate, and then we need the header, which is going to be another, say, 1,500. So let's just say 6 grand would be enough. So as long as we got 6 grand left in the bank, we should be okay to rent the harvester and the header. We've got 2 different crops, but both of those can be harvested. We've got the sorghum and the barley. Both can be harvested with the same thing, and they'll both be ready roughly the same time, so we should possibly be able to harvest both fields one after the other. But we can't do that until the absolute earliest we can start harvesting would be June. So we do the barley in June and then the canola in July. We could probably do both, wait until July for both of those and do them in one hit without having to pay extra excess charges on the harvester maybe. I don't know. We might have to end up paying a bit extra on the harvesting, but that's fine. That's okay. So what we really need is some way of making ourselves some passive income while we wait. So I suppose I've got rid of the trailer, so we don't have the trailer, so I'm not going to be chopping any trees. We've got the bees, which we did buy. We did buy the bees, and they've already produced us overnight one, or as we moved into the new thing, we've got 69 litres of honey. So 140, 280. So each pallet will be around about 500 litres of honey, I do believe. And what sort of price can we get for honey? Oh, honey, do 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 do. Well, 1,500 per 1,000 litres. So we get 1,500 per 2 pallets. So that's worth thinking about. We could have got a bigger one and made more, but so I think we need to look at ways of getting water. So what I want to do is look at is it silos? I think the water thing. There isn't a water one. I haven't installed it, I don't think. Or is it contained? Ah, there we go. So water tank. See, the problem with that is it costs you money when you take water out. And the nearest water to us, if we look on our map, is all the way down here. Now, we could get some from there. We could try and find a way of getting some from this kind of canal here, I suppose. But either way, it's a long trek, so we'd need a decent sized tanker to pull or to fill. So let's have a look at tankers. You can buy the lorries, which would be the sensible, or we could rent one at least. But I think they're quite expensive. I have got a couple of mods for trucks, to be fair. I think, no, I do not have any mods for trucks. Shit, I thought I did. Oh, no. No, it's under animal care, isn't it? Animals. Dun, dun, dun. Animals. Yeah, there's that one there. So, how much does that cost to lease? Fucking £8,000. I mean, it's a 20. That would more than fill up a large. That's expensive. Let's have a look at our trailers. Have we got? Did I get any animal trailer? Animal care. Animals. Nope. Animals. We've got. Yeah, I haven't picked up any modded trailers, so we'd need something along the lines of that, which is pretty heavy, quite expensive too. That's a little cheaper. This one is pointless. It's like you'd have to keep driving backwards and forwards. What the let's have a look. What is it? Production greenhouses. See that one, or that one would be the better one to get. Produces more, but where would we put it? Suppose we'd probably put it maybe there. Probably put it fuck it, we've done it now. So that's 10 grand we've spent. So I'm just gonna buy a bigger trailer, which will leave us with 20,000. So let's get that water trailer. Animal transport. Nope. Animals. That one. See, those are way over the top expensive. 8 grand for 6,000 litres. An extra £1,500. We've done it now. So let's go and get into our tractor and hope this fucking thing will pull. Because we need to water our greenhouse. There's going to be a little bit of driving going on here. We need to set the time as well, because the time has been adjusted for some reason. I don't know why. Where's our settings? 5 times. There we go. So let's trundle off. We'll get some water. We'll fill that. That trailer or the water tanker. Oh, I hope it does take water. Shit. I never checked whether it took water. Please don't be milk. Yeah, it's just water only. Well, that's okay because we can sell that and get a multi-purpose one later. Shit myself for a minute. I thought, oh, just bought a milk tanker. I'm guessing at 100 horsepower, this thing may not be able to pull it when it's full, or if it does, it may be a little slow. But we'll cut across the field rather than taking the road. We are going to need to start paying our loan back before long as well. Even if we just pay a little bit back, just maybe £5,000 or something at the end of this financial year. So we're okay for now. Just taking that cone out, that's fine. This is a big old bad boy. So 7,000 litres, that should fill the... I'm going the wrong way. That should fill the greenhouse, that big greenhouse, and have a little bit left over, I think. I don't know what's driven up that way, but it's fine. I'm just going to cut. Actually, let's go straight down the road. We'll go straight down here, and we will see if we can fill up without driving into the water. Because the bank of that canal is actually pretty steep. But we need all the free water we can get for the time being until such time as we start making a bit more cash. I'm going to do tomatoes, I think, to start with. We'll do tomatoes, and then maybe get another greenhouse to do strawberries. For the time being, I'm going to let them spawn at the greenhouse, and we'll sell them rather than them distributing, because I think you do get a bit more cash if you take them and sell them. So we definitely do need a faster tractor. That is one thing we absolutely need. So there is something that we need to work towards for sure. So I'm gonna try and hope need to be a bit further in. Maybe it's not allowing us. Wow, shit. Okay. Really hoping. Nope, it's not allowing us to. Okay, so we are definitely going to have to go. Shit! Not what I was hoping. Definitely not what I was hoping. Okay, well, I might have to rethink this. We might have to end up paying for our water. Depends, because we're going to be using fuel going backwards and forwards. Here, we are going to cut across the field on the way back. We don't need to follow this road if we don't need to. That looked like an entrance. Definitely wasn't letting us fill, so we're just going to have to put up and shut up. If we can't fill from this lake thing over here, then we could be in trouble. Could be in trouble. I think there's a water fill point back up by the store. I think. Let's just have a quick look on the map. There's a water fill point. Yeah, there is. Is there one down here? No, there is electric charging station. Okay. So yeah, the collectibles on here are gold nuggets, which I believe you can take to the hut and it gives you cash. They're worth a fair bit, but I know where one is, or I think I know where one is, but whether it is actually there or not remains to be seen. Could check it out on the way back, but for the time being, I mean, to find a bit of gold in them Laura Hills would be nice. Okay, so I'm hoping that this water here allows us to refill. Yes. So we are allowed to refill from this. This is going to be quite heavy. Really hoping that this tractor will pull this fucking trailer now. It does. It does indeed. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good to know. So we'll just cut straight across the field. I'm going to go at a slight angle here because, and spoiler alert coming up, if you don't want to know where the gold nuggets are, I shall give you the opportunity to look away now and mute my audio, because as far as I think, there is one in the hut that we drive past that I stopped in one of the other streams, and there was a tractor in there that I wondered if we could steal, and we can't, but apparently there's a gold nugget in there, allegedly. So I was toying with the idea of maybe just checking that out on the way back. This should last us a couple of months, this water, in that that greenhouse, to be fair. It really should. Right, it's over that way, so we're going to take a quick detour. Does mean we're going to take a little bit longer to get back home. And I don't want this to be a field driving simulator, so this will be the only trip that we'll make there to do that. And then we'll maybe move on a month and heading towards the new year. I don't really think there's a lot else we can do. So we need to try and start making money from, because we're losing £117 a month, so we need to offset that with honey and produce. We really do need to offset that, because otherwise we're never going to be able to afford ourselves another tractor. And advancement will be somewhat slow. But if we can find a nice gold nugget here, this could be a game changer. Okay. Oh, can I get through that? Yeah. I heard that there was one in here, and it was around Over here somewhere. Ooh, is that it? There it is. Oh, we don't have to take it there. 50 grand? There is indeed gold in the Nar Hills. Holy shit. That has just saved our bacon. I'm not getting pigs, but quite literally. That has... Wow. Okay, I didn't realise they were worth 50 grand. I don't know where any others are. But... Wow. Okay. I think the Gold Hut gives you a map. If I'm not mistaken, the Gold Hut might show you a map of where the rough locations. But I'm not going to go there. I'm not actively going to go seeking for these things. From now on, if I stumble across them, then so much the better. But it's just literally because I heard that there was one in that that hut. I mean, £70,000 would effectively pay our loan back. What do we do? Do we pay the loan back? I just slopped Pepsi Max on my glasses. There we go. Do we pay the loan back so we're not paying any loan interest? Or do we just pay some of it back? Just reduce the loan deficit by 10,000 so the interest level goes down a bit? So we can still afford to advance as well. Otherwise we're just going to put ourselves back to square one again. But just have slightly less outgoings. I mean, the loan interest is probably only... well, it's, what is it, £116, isn't it? So... I think what we'll do is we'll drop the loan by 20,000, which would leave us on 50,000, owing 50,000, and then we'd still be able to get ourselves another tractor, hopefully. Maybe we'll just pay 10,000 off for now. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Let's just fill this greenhouse. Okay. Fill this greenhouse up. How much does it take? All of it. Wow, fucking hell. Okay. Let's just pop that there. Turn the engine off. Try and save a little bit of fuel maybe. And see if we can start some production up. Okay. So, oh, it's close to full of water. It probably takes about 10,000 litres. That's okay, because that'll keep us going. So we're going to do tomatoes and actimate. So we should have some tomatoes growing there. We'll shut those doors to keep the heat in. And let's quickly check. I don't suppose the bees have made any more honey. No, they haven't. So we're going to leave that and we're going to rest now until December. So this should take us to the next day in November because we've got 2 days per month. We'll probably have some snow coming in. Bit of rain. And it's cleared off again. And yeah, so loan interest is £116. £26 property maintenance because that's now the tent and this. We've already got 310 litres of tomatoes, which is great. And we've got another thing. We've got 143 litres of honey. That's good. So that's our second day in November. So we will rest again take us into December and see what sort of a situation we're in. Maybe look at our options for a tractor. We need to make sure that we do have some money left for a harvester as well. So we've got our first pallet of tomatoes. 500 litres. What is the price currently for tomatoes? Farmers, the train yard is the best, but it's a long old trek. I think I'll stick with this for the time, although 200 extra pounds. When are they best? They're at their best price now, in actual fact. At 600. So they're starting to drop now, so the train yard would be the best place to take them. Well, that's per 1,000 litres as well, so we'd need 2 of those to make that. So we're going to have to wait a little while, I think. And how's the honey going? Oh, wow. We've doubled our honey production. We've got like almost a full pallet. We've got 218 litres. Good. Okay. So things are starting to come along. We do need to... oh yeah, we need to do this as well. Okay. Tractors. I didn't check. Oh, look at that bad boy. 50 grand. That would be the dream. That would be the dream. But 50 grand, how much are we going to get for our current tractor? 27, so that would take us up to... what? 70... It'll take us up to just under 100. So we could almost buy that, but we wouldn't have. So this can attach a front loader, and that comes at 190 horsepower. Kujes, how are you, my friend? I would like to have... I'd like to have a 3-point hitch, really. Okay, this starts making it look a bit more expensive. What about if we don't have the front attach? We just have weights, maybe. Front loader would be nice. Hey Sharpie, how you doing? I'm trying to figure out what was making that bloop noise. You see, full price of that would give us 228 horsepower. We don't really need 228. £10,000. I think we'll leave it. Oof. Ooh. No. Standard. We'll have a beacon on it. What's... Oh, right. K80. I don't know what the difference is. Does that have a PTO shaft? I think we'll go for the standard. I'm just a little bit sketched out about the fact that although it's cheap, and it's see this. Oh, look at that. That's what you want, but we can't really afford it. Let's have a look at the normal tractors and see if we can get something. See, that's 50 grand, but that's not quite powerful enough. So let's have a look at medium tractors, which is where the John Deere sits. So well, that's 55 on its own. So that's the one we were looking at. It's a 2-wheel drive one. Ideally, I want that one. See this 55,000. 150 horsepower. That's 70,000. It's a bit of a tough one. Do we wait? Do we wait? I don't think there's anything in the large tractors mods that is even close. Well, there's that. I mean, fucking hell. But yeah, this one here, this New Holland would be nice. We definitely need something over 100 horsepower. That's 170. 97 grand. We may be able to afford that, but we wouldn't have any cash left for anything else. And this is the problem. I mean, to be fair, 3-point hitch is fine, but it can't have a front loader, and I am eventually going to need a front loader. 90,000, 55,000. 112 horsepower. What's the maximum engine? 146. Forestry. Oh, okay. See, there's again no front. Oh, there is a front loader, but there's no weight. You can't attach a weight, and that is my problem. See, this for 70 grand, 105 horsepower. It's not much better than what we've got, other than the fact that we can put front weights on it at a later date if we need to. What is the maximum configuration? And go engine wise 185, but that takes it up to 92 grand. $150 makes it 86. 140, 83, 125. I really don't know what the best thing. I think the best thing to do is leave it and wait until we've got a bit more cash, I suppose. We don't need to do any more ploughing, but we are going to need to get a bit of today I think we should well, learn to start the engine. Let's go and did I drop that now? Let's go get the fertilizer spreader. We'll get the cheapy one again. We'll rent it. And I think yeah, I think we should probably pay back a little bit of our loan. We'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. We'll sit on this cash for the time being, because ultimately, if we can find a way of making a little bit more residual income, I think it'll be quite good. Anyway, hello to Sharpie and Kujas. Happy birthday, Sharpie, by the way. I hope you're having a good day. Let me purchase some big bags. We do have some, so I'm just going to buy one of those, and I'm also going to buy. Did I? Yeah, we've got this cheapy little one. 18-meter working width. 24 meters, 36 meters. I mean, ultimately, just renting this one. 42-meter working width is super easy. We can lease it for like £1,200. I do believe that we could actually carry this without needing a front weight, if I remember rightly. Yeah. I'll just reverse back here. This is like the slowest tractor in reverse. I thought the John Deere was bad in the other stream that I had, but yeah. So let's refill this. Should take the whole thing. It's quite a big... Yep, there we go. We should have some left that we can put... We'll pick up the big pallet to put in as well, just to make sure that we've got enough. And then we'll drop it, any that we've got left. It'll just be in one big pallet then, won't it? Nice and simple. So yeah, this should give us maximum yield on our fields, which would be good. And then, yeah, I suppose it's just a case of waiting. Not sure if there's a negative effect of fertilizing in the snow. I'm sure it will tell us if it does. We've got two little pallets up here with some stuff in them. We'll just put alongside this one. We should just be able to top up. It's about, is it 600 litres in there? 416 litres. It's close enough. I don't think I've got crop destruction on. I can't remember whether I enabled it or not. I know everything's on hard, but I think I did disable weeds and crop destruction. Let's drive across this corner here. Yeah, we're okay. Ooh, God for that. Because you can't put crop row tyres on this tractor. Okay, so let's, what is it, lower? No, that's unfold. Oh Christ! Okay, we're off. That wasn't the button I thought it was. It's fine. It's okay. Just gonna have to back up a little bit. So we've got decent coverage. We should just be able to do both fields quite easily. Yeah. This does use quite a lot, actually. There must be another... I'm sure there's another one that doesn't use as much. But we're probably going to end up rinsing through this. We're probably going to have to get some more fertilizer. I don't remember using that much the last time we did it, but it is what it is. Should have just worried about the one field. We're probably not going to do both fields. We'll probably only get this field done. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. Okay. As much coverage as we can. $200 litres is not going to get us to the end of this field, but it will cover most of it, and I'm not going to go and buy more just for the sake of one little corner of field. I mean, it was pretty close. It's just like a couple of square meters, so really not bothered about that. So let's go and we can return this spreader. That's the wrong. Okay, so that was a good investment. We managed to fertilize most of the field, or all of one field and most of this one. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Quick drive-by of the beehive to see how the honey's doing. Yep. We've got a half pallet full there. That's pretty good. Okay with that. Let's park the tractor up here. Yep. And I think what we could do is have a look at another means of production, which are generators. Let's see if we can. 7,000. That gets us 648 a month. Just for a little solar power. Possibility. We were looking at chickens, but that's £6,000 for a chicken coop. Which I suppose I could put over here if I cleared some of the trees out. I'd rather just save up. Sheep. Sheep are bloody expensive, so are pigs. Horses aren't productive. Cows are super expensive. And a dog doesn't make any money either. Unless you can milk it. How much is dog milk going for these days? We could do more bees, but again, those were way more expensive than I was expecting. So I suppose really we've just got to kind of suck it and see, really. I think we are going to rest until January. Once the winter's passed, we can start. Hopefully the grass would have regrown. We might be able to get some more silage, maybe. At the moment, it's just waiting for crops to grow. Oh, we're not doing anything today because it's snowing. We could just quickly check. So we haven't quite got another pallet there. We've got a half pallet there. The bees, if they are. Oh, have I run past the bees? Oh, no, they're there. Oh, yep. So we're starting towards it. So let's sleep again into the next month. So we go into January, and hopefully we'll have at least something that we can sell, or maybe we'll just have to chop some trees. As much as I don't enjoy tree chopping. So we got 2 pallets and almost another half pallet there, and we've got nearly a full pallet there. So we're into January the 1st. Happy New Year. How are we doing for water in there? Water is still at just over 6,000 litres, so that's okay. So we've got 1,000 litres of there, so we're going to make a couple of $100. It's not really worth bothering with at the moment. Take those. We need production. The grass has started to grow again, but I don't really see that we should. Yeah, I don't really. I think we're probably just going to have to chop some trees down and get some wood. Have we got a couple of tall trees over here? Or no, we've lopped all the tall ones down. Actually, there's this one. Or are these on our plot as well? These are, yeah. So trouble is, we do kind of get told off for sawing them down, but I think we're going to. Let me just yeet that over there because it's in the way. Okay. Interesting. Fucking get over there, you stupid tree. Where did that stump go? I've lost the stump now. Okay, well, it's under the tree. Ah, yeah, well spotted. Okay, thank you, Kujas. Let's just throw that up there a sec. We will delimit. And we'll lose this one as well. Don't know why the trees don't fall when I cut them. Okay, so oh, I missed it all. Don't think I was looking down enough. There we go. And then there's this one here as well. We'll take down that way. There we go. So let's get back in our tractor and we'll go and rent ourselves the logging trailer, I think, or we could buy it, I suppose. It's a couple of £1,000. We're probably going to use it again if we get another bit of land. We're probably going to need to use it again anyway. Plus I want to clear some of the trees out to make space for chickens and stuff like that, so we might as well purchase the trailer. It's a little modded trailer, it's not too expensive, and it is specifically for logs, although I'd like to buy something maybe a little bit more kind of, I suppose, multi-purpose maybe. We'll have a look at the prices for the sake of £1,000. Hey Echo, how you doing? So hopefully myself and Echo will be streaming something shortly if he's available. Obviously he's in the chat at the moment, so we're going to look at doing that. So I just want to get this. Yeah, doing good, thanks. I just want to get. Oh. Trailers. Sorry. I think it was in trailers. Did I put it? Or is it miscellaneous? Oh, it might be in. Might be in miscellaneous. No. Maybe it's in forestry equipment. Yeah, it's this one here. It's £1,000. I mean, it isn't very long though. That's the only problem. That's what she said. Okay, so let's hook that up. We'll get back. We'll load up the logs, bring them back here to sell, and then that will be the end of this stream. And not sure what we're playing. Echo, what are we playing? We're going to do some more Far Cry 5 or Phasmophobia maybe. Games. Useful. Make a decision. Make a choice. Make a choice. Make it clear. Tic-tac-toe? Maybe. Faz has a new update. It does. I think we should maybe do some Faz then in that case. To have a look at what the new update is. Always good for a giggle is Faz. Rock, paper, scissors? Yeah, we could do that. Got to remember where I chopped these freaking trees down now. I spy. With my little eye. Something beginning with tree. Shouldn't take too long to load these 3 trees up. Might get about £2,000 or £3,000 for them. They're not that big. We'll turn the engine off to try and save a bit of diesel because we are getting a bit low on diesel now. We're going to have to refill before long. Oopsie. Okay, so what sort of length could we be looking at? About there. Probably sit it back a little bit farther because it's going to clobber the tractor otherwise. So it's good. Whoopsie. Just slide those down just a touch. It's okay. Spin it around. Smack myself in the face. Oh, beautiful. Treason. It's treason then. Okay. Let's jump into there. Down here. Pick up another one. Swoosh. Yeah, yes. Snap, crackle, bop. Snap, crackle, bop. This tree will go into 4 pieces, I think. So if we say this is the halfway point, and then that's about the halfway point. Yeah, that'll do. That's good enough. Yep. Oops. Yep, good. And that on there, like, oops. Well, that's not particularly good. Oh, how would you, why would you do that? How am I supposed to... Fine, hang on. Let me just... Oh, God, I've... Fine, I'll lose the glasses. I can't see shit. I don't know how. I can't see the chat anyway. So, I'm going to have to turn this around. Bring it around town. Cut it in half, which is about here. I can't believe he did that to me. Okay, so this should go there, like. I mean, it's not strapped down. Why is it being a dick bag? Okay. This is going to be an interesting drive. And finally, no, officer, my tractor is definitely not overloaded. I don't know what you're talking about. All you got to do is the back wheels are off the floor. That's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, no, everything's not fine. We'll just snake across here. Oh, there's a tree there. Whoops. Whoopsie! It's because I haven't got my glasses on. I couldn't see it. I can't see what you're typing in the chat. I'm going to have to... Hey, officer. Never did see it. Quite. This is not quite how I envisaged it. I mean, we're getting there. Quite sure how we're going to get through the gates at the sell point, but it'll be fine. I've stacked them, everything, yeah, it's a little bit, the stuff's a little bit long, really, to be honest. I mean, it's naturally steering to the left, which is interesting. How the hell we're going to get around this right turn here, I don't know. We've got to get over there somehow. We got this. We got this. full right lock. There we go. I'm having to quarter steer. This is a 90-degree right-hand constant turn at the moment. It's all good. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. All this for about, what, 3 grand? Tops? Are we even going to make back the money that we spent on the on the beehive or anything like that? 7 grand. Was that 7 grand? I haven't got my glasses on. I can't see. 7,000, but we pay an environmental score penalty for chopping trees down, because that's what we have to do. Should have enough fuel to get us. Oh, I don't know. We should probably top up with fuel, actually. Where's the fuel? I need my glasses back on. I can't see where the fuel is. Map. Map, please. Fuel station. Right, so it's kind of... Ah, there it is. I think... Is it here or is it the other side of here? Oh, is that it? Oh, it's here. Okay. It's weird seeing you squint at the screen at your age. At my age, squinting is a common. Oh, apparently we can't refuel. What the fuck? That's the wardrobe. Ah, interesting. That's shopping. This is definitely the... Oh, maybe I have to just... Ah, oh, right, okay, there's no trigger point, you just... £82 to refuel is pretty good. That'll do. Thank you very much. Can't remember where we go. Oh, over here. Right, so let's go back to the farm. We'll park up and we'll end our stream of farming there while... And I shall prep for the Phasmophobia stream. So... We haven't done too bad. We found a golden nugget for 70,000, worth 70,000. We've now got a source of income that's slightly more regular, and we have some productions going, and hopefully we should start to make some money as we approach harvest time. The music is called Grassblade by Jay Surma. It's on Spotify in Twitch music copyright free stuff, because, you know, it is copyright free and I don't want to get spanked for copyright. So there you go. I'll turn the tractor off. And that, as they say, is that. So thank you to everyone who came by. Thank you to Sharpie for swinging by. Thank you to Kujas for swinging by. And thank you to Echo for swinging by. Much appreciated. Going to be back in around about 10-15 minutes with some Phasmophobia. If you want to join us for that, stick around. Otherwise, tomorrow is going to be Dungeons and Dragons. And I will see you in that stream. So till then, take it easy. Bye for now.